Hey Dr. Alt, this is our Fire in Paradise video by me, Jessica, Chen, Dia Valerie, and Maria. So the topics or questions we'll be addressing today in this order is: when do you divorce yourself from systems that you normally trust and respond to at the moment? Then we will address when it comes to the mother and daughter of the video, what is their perspectives for each of them. Then we will address lastly, who is to blame for this fire in paradise. So, enjoy!
My question is, when do you divorce yourself from systems that you normally trust and respond to the moment? I believe personally that when the situation is so dire and that your own survival exceeds that of having to follow said systems, not an excuse for people to just break the law, but when you absolutely cannot tolerate the situation any longer and it is absolutely based on survival at that point. For example, the people in Paradise, had the bulldozer not come and they had not broken several traffic laws, many of them would not have made it out of the city, and that is one of the examples of how they basically broke the law in order to survive, and that was fine because that's what they needed to do in that situation.
Hi. Anyways, for when it came to the perspective of the mother and the daughter, they were basically opposite because obviously they're both from different generations. They both think differently, and I think there are some more factors that led to the daughter having more of a different perspective in a sense. Like, the daughter's younger, she has way more to live for, and as she mentioned in the video, and obviously that's gonna make her more aware of natural occurrences. And while the mother, she didn't really pay attention to Code Red, and she just didn't care about anything because she like lived her life, and that kind of shows like their mindset in a way. And that's what we said for the perspectives of the mother and daughter. Anyways.
Hi, so I will be covering the question, who is to blame? So, in this whole entire event of the fire in paradise, there are very many factors, and I feel like throughout the whole video, there is a lot of people to blame. First of all, we can blame the company PG&E. So for PG&E, the fire started because one of their landlines fell and started a fire when there was a dry weather, and so it was a perfect place for a fire to start, plus the high winds which made the fire bigger and just caused this whole chaotic scene. However, something else is a government system of which they allowed landlines to not be checked for almost 100 years. And I don't know about you, but 100 years sounds pretty old to me, and it's bound to have problems because everything over time is going to start to deteriorate and have problems. Yet the government had no restrictions or laws about this, so they never had it checked. And I feel like with the technology we have today, if they were to check it earlier, or if the technology they had at that time, or the most advanced technology, if they were to apply that to the landlines, it would have been a lot safer, and the chances of a fire this big starting would have been a lot less. So, there is many people to blame, and it depends on which perspective you see it. It partially and mostly is the company's fault, but it is also because of the government too. Thank you for listening.